What's up, Clashers? Welcome back to Clash Royale with me, myself. Today, I really enjoyed this deck last time. So, what is my other deck? Oh, yeah. We're going to play this instead because I thought this looked a little bit more enjoyable. So, this is Boss Bandit, Evolution Skeleton Barrel, Evolution Dark Goblin, and Wall Breakers. And we are just going to mess some people up. Of course, we are playing the non-trophy road, non-ranked, because we're playing this deck, and I don't want to lose trophies, so let's just go in with a free win here. Let's cop the W. That was definitely something to zap. Let's just go in. Let's see what he has for this. If he has a log, he's gonna have to wait. Obviously, he just played his zap, so he doesn't have an immediate small spell, and that is a Berserker. And an Electro Spirit. Let's make sure that Berserker gets exactly one hit of damage. And let's just log and see what happens. He's going to play not what I thought. That works, though. That gets rid of his whole play. That gets rid of everything. Start slow rolling a Boss Bandit. Not in that placement necessarily, but... So what are we playing? Okay, he's got the Diddler Cage. I'm not a fan of that. We're going to have to see how that plays. We're definitely going to have to do something about that. And by that, I mean that. Oh, look at that. That's neat. How many times can I say that in one video before it gets annoying? Just kidding, my videos are always a little bit annoying. Okay. That definitely is a placement for his Diddy Cage. We are going to have to destroy that with Skeleton Barrel Evolution and... Actually, not even. No, we're not even playing Skeleton Barrel Evolution to do anything about that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Give me the tower. Yep. Go for it, man. Good stuff. So that guy basically just gave us some free damage. Let's try to up the commentary here before I, let's talk. Let's get some engagement. So, lately I'm thinking about the new season. I'm thinking about the princess that shoots ice, and the hero that is coming out also, which is called the Tombstone Hero. Neither of which I'm excited for. The Tombstone Hero doesn't look like as busted as some cards that have been coming out lately, but it doesn't look bad, if that makes sense. Like, definitely a little nervous to play against that card because log bait is going to... Basically, they just buff log bait is all it is. It's just a big log bait buff. Us little guys, they won't buff my favorite card, the Mega Knight, but they will buff bait, which is just wonderful. I'm just kidding. Don't buff the Mega Knight. That would be atrocious. Let me not play the card I wanted to play there. That would be atrocious if you guys decided to buff something like the Mega Knight. I mean, I play the Mega Knight. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be upset, but it's about, people would be very upset if the Mega Knight was actually meta. Like, yeah, the Mega Knight is really good. Like, I play Mega Knight. I push so many trophies with Mega Knight. You'd think, oh, it's obviously a fantastic card. It's not that great of a card. Let's actually keep this value going. This is very nice. This thing is going ham. It's not the best card. It's just a card that a lot of people... I don't know. Everybody at high trophies... I guess not everybody, but a lot of people at high trophies play it, and it's just confusing. Because it's not that great of a card, realistically speaking. But so many people play it, and so many people just completely fail to defend it. It's actually crazy. It's like the Boss Bandit. I mean, did you just see what happened at the end of that game? I'm yapping. I'm talking a lot, and I'm just playing things, and things are going down, and he's losing because he can't defend that because I'm so good is basically what that means. So let's run that back. Let's run it again. Well, this webcam feels really like spacey. It looks good. I don't know why. Usually it's a little more choppier than that. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's cop another W. It's weird. I get more wins playing, whatever this is versus the deck I actually play in this video game. That is crazy. So it looks like we're going to be playing against a deck that uses the hero Barbarian Barrel. That was definitely a placement. And we're just going to go in with a little boss bandito. There's not... Okay, there's a lot he can do to defend that. I was actually just getting ready to say there isn't. Well, let's go back and kill that fisherman boy real quick, because that is something I do not want on my tower. Although the damage it does is so insignificant anyway, it wouldn't actually matter that much. But log that backwards, trying to get any damage taken. And let's just go in again with a little skelly barrel. He is going to, of course, play the Mother Witch, which I'm going to play that. And that is going to be completely bust, and he has no way. He can't even fathom basically what we're going to do here. Which is win. Ready, pop the ability. So let's go in with some wall breakers. Now I do believe this fully defends wall breakers. That's false. I don't think it fully defends wall breakers. That is definitely a card which he played, and we are just going to honestly let that Dark Goblin do some work, except for the part where it dies. So that was not ideal, but 2 hits is what we're going to take from that. That's... Oh, God, that's a lot. Actually, most of the damage I've gotten, he has already gotten back. So let's just play an ability, pop a little Abil. And that was a fantastic log. Go for another dash. Yep, that's 400 damage. Just give me that, basically. 300 or 400 damage. I don't actually know what his tower was at before. Get a little bit of white monster. And we're just going to go back in. That was... We know what his plays are. And his plays can't beat my plays. They just can't. His plays will never beat my plays because my plays are the best plays. What is that? Right, on to my evolution. What a great matchup. Regardless, it's not going to matter. The matchup for him is great. But I am just the best player, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to make sure that that Royal Giant definitely doesn't do any damage except for the damage that it did. And really, considering how much he just had on the map, this is not bad. Yep, and now he thinks, well, I've already won, let me just go in. And I say, little bro, no, you did not. I'm going to make sure to play that in a way that he absolutely can get value with his Void. Play a little Skelly Barrel. He's going to need to play a Mother Witch, which I'm going to perfectly defend by throwing a Fireball and not perfectly defending. Now, basically, what that means is we're going to have to go in here. He's going to go in with a little... a barrel, that's fine. One hit? Nope, because of course not. Little cannon. We're going to have to prediction his Void. Take away as much damage as possible from that. Which basically means that didn't do anything. And we just lost the game. It's basically, so... I might have thrown that game. Well, hold on now. So, I think I've thrown the game. But that's fine. Because... we're just going to keep playing D, and he's just going to give me the V, which is the Void, because he's taking my... Never mind. Okay, let's play another game. Let's go again. Let's do the third game of the video, and let's just get it popping. Let's go see what we can do here. Clash for cash. What does that mean? Is this guy in some kind of a Clash prostitution ring? I don't know that for a fact, but it's potentially possible. That is going to be massive if he chooses to... Okay, so basically this guy knows. He felt my aura from the last game. From a whole game over. He wasn't even in my game. And he felt my aura. He was like, I know this guy's coming up, and I know I cannot beat this guy. So he just basically gave up his whole game. He's playing something. I don't know. Okay, that is not good. So I feel bad. I feel bad that he gave up a tower. So we are going to give him a tower, right? Because I felt I have so much remorse for him. Now, I actually have taken his other tower. I think this 207. So give me a hit. And so I was right. He basically is in a prostitution ring in the way that he's letting me have the free win here. What am I saying? What are we talking about? All right. Let's just go in. Skelly Barrel at the bridge. Okay, that's a P.E.K.K.A. So we're going to go in here. There's no downside to going in. I think that splash, the drop damage basically takes the tower. There was a zap somewhere in there, I think. We're going to play a little boss bandit. We have his other tower. That's good. We have our Evo. And his zap is used. So we're going to pull that upwards. There, we're going to play a little bit of high building. That's good night for the Golden Knight. That's good night to Miss Pekka. And we're just going to go in the Skelly Barrel and basically win the game. Yep, just drop that. Don't mean nothing. He's going to zap, probably. Oh, fireball. That's not a zap. That's a zap, though. And that's got to be tower. I mean, look, he's taking all the damage, and I'm giving it. I'm giving all the damage, basically, is what that means. Let's just go in here. He's going to play something in the pocket. He's going to play... So, basically, he's going to give me the game there. So, we're going 2 for 3. Last video, we went 2 for 3. We're going to go bigger. We're going to go even more home. You know, you go bigger, you go home. We're going homer. All right? We're going more home than is possible to go home. We're going to cop the 4th game, the 4th W, the 4th win against Malyama Baby. With some lightning bolts. That's real threatening. I am very threatened. And say goodbye to your building, little bro. And that is a play. Why he did that, I don't know. Wall breakers, prediction. Okay. So that did nothing. That did get a boss bandit on tower. That does get some wall breakers on tower, potentially, if he chooses not to defend this for whatever reason. Wow. Okay. Yep, Ice Spirit, because he has no log. Yeah. And that's GG's. So what does he even play here? He plays nothing. And like I'm saying that, we're going to play in the other lane because this other tower is gone. It's done. Little white monster sip. Yep, your building, gone. Your family, gone. Your wife, gone. Left you because you lost his Clash game so good. Or so bad, I should say. Now, let's see what he has to play here. Yeah, I could never have predicted that was going to happen, and let me just miss it as much as possible to make sure he doesn't feel like he's losing too badly yet. Trying to remember what his win condition is. Oh, yeah, I need a log for that, don't I? Well, I would like to have a log for that. I guess I don't really need it, but if I could have a log, that's not going to give me too much damage. And look at that. We're already going back in. We're going to log nothing to get some chip damage. That was some valuable chip. We did defend his whole push. I mean, what do I even say? You know, he is just... He can't win is basically it. He will never win. He's not winning. Where's the win? Not in his hands because he's going to lose. Now, let's get that building out of there. Let's make sure that Skelly Barrel goes right for his tower. Yeah. You know, I'm going to let this, holy crap, 1 HP. I was going to let that keep going. I was hoping it was only going to do death damage. Because I knew it would put him, like, not quite at 0, but I knew it would put him low. At what point does he say goodnight? I don't know yet. Yeah, well, the fireball is going to do approximately nothing against most of what he has on the map. Well played. Yep, just pop the ability. Yep. Let me play the credit card there. Little pay to win ability, so I can lose to fire. Okay, so we can lose to basically what was skeleton spam. Let's just open some lucky drops. Let's reel from this loss by opening some lucky drops. Do I have a stain on these pants? How did that not come out? I don't know. It's puzzling. Washing machine does not take cocaine off of your pants. That is a joke. I don't do cocaine. I don't. Guys, you know, you can't take anything I say here seriously. We all have to really. We're playing Clash. This is a game full of whimsy and full of love. And it's just a game where we all just need to be, you know, we need to be, love each other. Be brotherly, you know what I'm saying? But let's just cap that off. Wow. Let's not close the game out. Let's cap that one off there. 15 minutes of gameplay. Call that a game. And